What's up guys, my name of course is Carl and welcome yet to another video and another brief update on Twinkle Twinkle. This channel's turned out to be flipping twinkle massive at the moment. It's a pure twinkle, but this is the way it goes. It's going to be like this for a little while, which I hope you guys are quite excited about. I've been very excited to go on this journey, and yeah, I mean, I can't believe how it's going. It really is going absolutely amazing. I've never been happier with the crew, the cast, the dedication of people that just want to bring this story to life, and it's just insanely cool. I'm so proud. And yeah, it's just been non-stop, as you probably can gather from the other videos that I've done over the last couple of days. It's been manic, and it still is manic. We've got another shoot next weekend, so we're having a bit of a break just to get our wind up. And you know, most of us that are actually doing this film are not young, and we ain't spring chickens no more, but you know, at the end of the day we need our rest just to recuperate, and then once we recoup we can sort of get back on it and continue on this journey. So we've got some more Giggle Vision coming in the next 3 weeks. So part 2 is coming in 3 weeks. I'm away from April. I'm going to LA for 2 weeks. So there may be an absence, or no, there will be an absence in the channel for 2 weeks in April while I'm away and while I get my rest, my well-deserved break and rest. I will try and do some vlogs on it because there's some cool places that I'm going to be going, and if I can bring them to you, I'll bring them to you in a small little edit once I'm back. So at this precise moment in time, I'm just going over some of the scenes in my edit and just, you know, having a look how I want them to look, how I want the feel of the scenes to look, pacing, so on and so on. It's quite hard work, but it's enjoyable at the same time. You sort of get a sense of satisfaction when you go out, you know, you have a really good shoot, and you come back, and that's the most exciting part of it, you know, is checking the footage and look at what you've got for that day, and then sort of at the same time pray that what you've got is what you need and what you want, because unfortunately shoots don't always go according to plan. There's always something that goes wrong. A couple of weeks back we did a massive shoot outside a house location, and then when we checked the, you know, all the footage, it seemed fine when we was recording, but the wind was so much it knackered the audio. It really did. I've got a few scenes that I was managed to salvage that were really good, that didn't really need a lot of work doing to them, but a majority of the scenes did get destroyed because of how heavy the wind was that day. But we sort of overlooked it, we cracked on, tried to get the shots that we needed for the film, and then when we checked it, the audio was unsalvageable. So next week there's scenes we're going to be refilming. I'm obviously not going to tell you what scenes they are, because like I keep saying, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I don't want to give anything away, plot of the film, so on and so on. But needless to say, we have to do a reshoot next week, and that should be our final shoot before I go away. We also got cast interviews, which is coming up on the channel. So full cast all together having an interview. We've got some more photo shoot videos coming up, so we'll have to do some reshoots of the photos that I did on the channel, or I published on the channel last month or a couple of months back. We have to do some reshoot to that because a couple of the cast members that were in that reshoot are no longer part of the crew, so that has to be redone and re-uploaded. I've not deleted the old ones because I want to keep them because it's memories. It's all part of the filmmaking process. It's all part of what I've been through, what I'm going through at the moment to get this film finished. So that's why I've left them photo shoots on the channel. But needless to say, we've got some more photo shoots coming before the end of the month. So in the next couple of weeks, we got obviously some more Giggle Vision. We've got some photo shoot videos coming, and we got a complete cast interview with every single cast member, or the main cast members, shall I say, that are in the film. We've got loads of cast members, but most of them obviously are like extras and people that have just had a couple of lines, so on and so on. So this meeting, or this interview, shall I say, will be with the main cast of the film, which I'm hoping you'll look forward to, because I'm looking forward to actually doing it. It's going to be good fun. So at the moment I'm in Premiere Pro. Like I just said, I'm going over the edit bit by bit. It's looking pretty insanely good. We dropped the trailer, like I said the other day, a couple of days ago, last week, and it's been well received, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We did work hard on it, or I did work hard on it, shall I say. I'm getting that looking pretty teaserish, shall I say, and decent for you guys to enjoy. We should have the next trailer, so the second trailer should be coming. Nearest they're going to see to it is when we drop the trailers, and that's for everyone. The only people that'll probably see the edit is myself and my assistant director, just to go through it and make sure everything looks good. I've checked the footage 100 times over. Obviously sometimes, you know, one day the footage looks great and you're happy with the scenes, and then the next day you think to yourself, can I add a little bit to it, can I take a bit off there, you know. And this is when you get the, you know, people getting, you know, cutting things out of the scenes that you've already filmed. I do understand how that works, and that's where that sort of comes into it. You know, you shoot a scene and 1 minute it looks absolutely insane, and then when you put it in edit it doesn't really fit right, it doesn't really feel right, and then you end up cutting it from the scene. And yeah, and I've had to do that a couple of times. There's been a couple of scenes which look absolutely insanely good, but then when I put it into the edit and I look back on it, I think to myself, no, that really doesn't tie in, that really doesn't look right for the film. So I'm going to have to knock that bit on the head, which is crazy, but that's filmmaking for you in general. So that's literally a quick and dirty update for you guys. I'm really busy at the moment. I would love to sit here and talk to you for hours, but I've got to get back on this, checking footage. What I do is every scene I shoot, I put into the edit, I place it in a rough sort of position, a temporary position of how I think it would look, how I think it will play out. I check it, I grade it, just to give myself some ideas of how it's going to look. I make loads of notes just to say, yeah, this looks great, and this looks great like this, looks great like this. So when it comes to having every single scene done and ready to be completely edited, I know where I'm going. So it saves a lot of time. This is my workflow. It just saves me a lot of time. You know, composing music, make sure the music fits the scenes, and the score fits the scenes, and any sort of other sort of style of music that I'm putting into production actually fits the scenes. I know what I'm doing. I will know what I'm doing, shall I say. So as always, guys, thank you so much for your support and love. Love you very much. Should be back in the next couple of days with some more updates on Twink. And yeah, we've got a photo shoot, we've got the complete cast interviews of all the cast members, which should be absolutely epic. And we've got loads of other stuff as well. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll definitely catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.
This camping trip, it will be so good. It'll be amazing. And there's this place. I've wanted to go there for years. It looks really cool. Everything about it is mysterious. It'd be fun.
What you want?